Hello, new house. I've been debating how to record this video for the entire weekend because if you can tell from my previous videos, my wife and I, we have another YouTube channel called Stitch by Liz, and we have filmed an entire empty house walkthrough. We have also filmed an empty house walkthrough of our previous house. And I need to upload that video at some point. I need to edit that video at some point. And just now I've set up my computer and everything like that. As you can see here in my new area, I've got all of these wonderful boxes that need to be opened, broken down, and set up. It has been a bit of a nightmare the last 3 days. It's now Sunday, the 10th of September, and it is approaching 6 p.m. at night. And I've just now sat down to record. There's a lot of echo in the room. There's a lot of space in this room. This is my new studio. This is the window. It's been great. We moved into the house. We got the keys on Friday, just passed at 2:30. Settlement was at 1 o'clock. Haven't even had a shave. It's been bonkers. Anyway, we got the keys on Friday. We began to move boxes into the house Friday night, my wife and I, Liz and I. We made 3 trips each with our car, fully stocked with boxes. Came to the house, dropped off the boxes, put them where we could into the appropriate rooms where they went. We then loaded up my parents' cars, which they've got big SUVs. We then done another trip on our own, and all of us came here, all of us unloaded. And then we parked my car in the garage. Finally, for the first time since owning the Model 3, I parked it in the garage, which was, for me, it was like a moment of serenity. It was, I don't know, serenity is not even the right word. It was just a moment of absolute peace. It was beautiful. I've had the car since, what was it? The 22nd of December, 2022. Yeah. 22/12/22, I believe it was, or the 23/12/22. Either way, I've had the car since then, and I've never been able to park it in my garage, and I've never been able to park it at home. I've never been able to park it in my garage, and I've never been able to charge it at home. All the charging I've done has been at work, and work covers the cost of it, which is a great saving, or has been a great saving. But the fact that I can drive my car on the weekend and plug it in when I get home without any stress of, having to leave my car plugged in all day at work, that for me is a game changer. I know it sounds silly, but it's a bit of a game changer, and it's been wonderful. Since you last saw me the last 2 weeks, it's been leaving our previous house, moving into our current house now, but in the interim between those 2 dates, we were living at my parents' house, which is always strange living with other people. And although I lived with my parents for 30-something years, just going back for a week was very surreal. It was very strange, but it was good. It was a good feeling. And let me go back to that window behind me, which is always crazy. It was very strange, but it was good. It was really good to be there with my parents. My dad and I, on Father's Day, we actually spent a day mowing the lawns together. We washed 4 cars together, which was great. I got sunburnt in the back of my neck. Even though it was only 20 degrees in Melbourne, the sun is just like an intense beam of heat, and it just burns me. Which is fine. I should have worn a hat. I should have worn sunscreen, something like that, but whatever. And then the rest of the week was pretty much Liz and I just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting for us to actually move into this place to get the keys. And I know it sounds silly, and I do want to be bringing some sort of look at the house, but I'm going to save that for my wife's channel. It seems to be that most people that watch this also have come from my wife's YouTube channel, Stitched by Liz. So I'm not going to show everybody on this channel. It's pointless for me to put it here. You will see it bit by bit as the videos go along. You'll see as we do things to the house. You'll see my room definitely. I'll take you around the house at some point. But I do want to put that up first on Stitched by Liz. It's only fair and it's only appropriate that this channel is kind of like my little side project, a little thing that I do on the side to help me get more confident on camera. And Stitched by Liz is the main channel that I work on, that Liz works on. It's something that we're really passionate about. We love making it. So yeah. What else has been happening? It's been strange. We met someone that's actually watching my wife's channel, Lauren, who's a lovely woman. We met her, and that was surreal. I actually thought I was doing something wrong because I had someone kind of like running up to us, and for a second there I went into flight or fight moment. I'm like, what's going on? But no, it was quite funny. It was it was really good. It was lovely to meet her. Hello, in case you're watching. And now my wife and I are absolutely buggered. All we want to do is just pass out. I want to pass out. It's strange being in a new house, but it is amazing to finally be on a single story house, to not have to climb stairs every day is fantastic. The only thing is my eating has been, because we've gone from living with my parents, and my mum is the type of person where she just loves to have snacks everywhere around the house, and it's my fault. I'm the one that's indulging in those. I shouldn't. I should be stronger. But I haven't. I've been weak. And it is what it is. What are you going to do? I'll be better in 2 weeks. I still haven't had cheese. I've had chocolate and I've had chips. Sorry. But, you know, it's still good. I'm still refusing to have cheese. I've kind of eased off those, and that's a good thing. Yeah, I just want to... This is nothing major. I haven't even weighed myself. The scales are still in a box in the theatre room. I haven't taken them out. I haven't weighed myself. I have no idea what's going on. I will get to that stage at some point. I will get there again. But right now, it's just a matter of just, you know, it is what it is. Just kind of like getting the house made up. I've got Monday and Tuesday off from work, annual leave. I go back on Wednesday. I'm trying to have the house fully completed. I've got... in those cupboards back there, those are 2 cupboards there, are full of Lego. I have to rebuild all of them. And I'm going to be putting shelving up behind me. Here will be a tall shelf. They're actually shelves that I used to have in the garage at my previous house, but I've looked at them. They're sturdy, they're solid. They hold about 250 kilos per shelf, and they would go perfectly right there, which is what I'm actually going to do. And then along this wall here, I've got a fan and a lamp and my watches and everything. Along that wall there, that side wall there, will be almost like a half-size shelf. As to what's here will be a half-size shelf across there, which will be pretty much everything else. It'll be a lot of it'll be some more Lego, but it'll also be my books, some of my other toys, my collectibles. My watches will be on display there. I love watches. I have a little watch collection. I'll probably show you some of them in this. And that's about it. I just wanted to give a little minor update, just something to upload something. There's still so much to do. I've got some Blu-rays and DVDs behind me, some James Bonds. I love James Bond. Some James Bond behind me. I got to put them away. I've got all my camera equipment. I still got a vacuum cleaner just sitting there. I have got boxes galore here. I need to put them all away. I've got so much work to do, but time, just time. You'll also notice that this house is a lot quieter. We don't live on a main road, which is fantastic. Although we still are under a flight path for Melbourne Airport, which is, what can you do? But look, forgive me for the lighting, forgive me for the audio if it sounds a bit echoey. We've got tall ceilings and it's kind of hard to keep that in check at the moment. That will improve on my videos and it will improve on my wife's videos, Stitch by Liz. So if you haven't subscribed to hers, which you have because you're watching me and most of you have come from Stitch by Liz, but if you haven't, go over there, watch her videos. I think the house tour will be coming up maybe in the next week or two. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. You'll see the house bare, the previous house, and this house bare. Nothing in there, just me and Liz walking around, having a bit of a laugh and chatting about the place. And eventually we will do a tour of this house, fully furnished. So stick around. You'll get to see sneak peeks on this channel anyway, because it's me. But until then, thanks very much for watching. Small steps lead to bigger things, so keep going. And yeah, if you leave me a comment, I'll reply. I always do. And if you give me a thumbs up, that's fantastic. Otherwise, I'll see you in 2 weeks' time, if not sooner. So thanks very much for watching. Take care and bye-bye.